First day here in England, and we're going to the British Museum. So we're staying a little bit outside of town as we typically do because it's usually quieter and cheaper, and it's just a quick tube ride. For that, it's kind of hard with kids because each person has to have their own way to get on and off. The kids under 11 are free, and so anyway, this would be a good place to buy an orange travel card so that you have service and you can upload your credit card to your Google Pay. That's going to cost you a lot less than paying your $10 per day. Anyway, it's been pretty easy to get around. We had beans and toast for breakfast, so that's a first for us, and now we're off to the British Museum to see a lot of cool stuff that was stolen from other civilizations. Are you excited for the British Museum?
Yeah, you want to know what's in it?
Yeah.
They've asked me about 15 times.
What's inside it?
I'm done answering.
Is
I'll
this
show
worth
you.
going through? What's here?
I don't know.
Mom, let's
It
go to
might
this
suck,
museum.
but it's free, so we go. I'm just kidding. It is free, but
So it is free. There's the building.
I can't wait to see the British.
Okay, after we had lunch, some noodles, we headed over to Covent Gardens, which is super walkable.
oh
Like
yeah.
this wasn't far at
So we're
all.
half a mile, but it's actually a beautiful walk too. You walk through like the old milling district, beautiful shops, great buildings. The architecture's amazing.
One of the things I like is there's a lot of cool, kind of unique things, local.
Oh, yeah.
Like our kids right now are looking at some things made with wires.
Oh, cool.
But then they have all like the classic stores, the Tiffany & Co, the, I don't know what else, Gucci. And they have what I love, which is a TK Maxx, which in America is TJ Maxx. So I popped into the TK Maxx and I found me a rain jacket, which they had in Spade because, you know, it rains nonstop here. So we're gonna walk through this this tight little market, see what they have for sale. There's the Jubilee Market Hall box office. Maybe we'll check out the theater ticket prices. And yeah, definitely a great way to spend the day. And honestly, we have not done anything that's cost any money other than eat. How much time do you think we spent here at Covent Gardens? 30 minutes, an hour? Yeah, about an hour. Just kind of walked around, looked through some shops, looked at some snacks. We're gonna go to the Lego store now because, well, those.
Yeah, but they're pretty excited to say they went to the Lego store in like 5
super
different
fans of
countries.
Legos. I love them. And I have 3 bins full. Plus, I got like 6% Lego sets for my birthday. I love Legos. They're the ball.
So we're gonna just meander over to the Lego store. They've got all kinds of cool stuff here though. You've got street performers, you have
Wine
food,
bar.
drinks. They actually have a whiskey or Buffalo Trace bourbon store that opened like a couple days ago, and they're trying to bring bourbon to England. Apparently we don't drink bourbon here.
They've been missing out.
They love
It's the
scotch,
best.
not bourbon. So yeah, we're gonna probably do a tasting.
We should do a
We'll
tasting.
probably do a tasting there.
Definitely.
We'll go check that out.
But it opened like this week. It's brand new, right outside of Covent
Isn't it right up
Garden.
this street?
Have no money. My show
Yeah.
is
Right up
still
James
for you.
Street.
I've done my show for
Yes.
the rich, the poor. I've done my show for the
Anyway.
homeless. I do my show for everyone.
Do you want to watch some magic?
This
It's
is my
just for a
full-time
minute.
job.
It's just a-
I'm
Got a guy doing some magic, watch the juggler. So we're gonna go to the Lego store, but yeah, like I say, they've got everything here. We were able to find a converter here, which we didn't have. The other part I was gonna say, the minute as I started filming, I forgot. They have excellent Wi-Fi here. So get on Wi-Fi, pop in here, it's free, and it works really, really well. You could definitely spend a day here for sure if you wanted to come,
Sure, and there's-
have brunch, have drinks, shop around, have lunch.
And you're about a 4 or 5 minute walk tops to the like theater district where there's a whole bunch. So if you're going to the West End to see a show, you're not far from here, and so you could start here, eat dinner, hang out, and then head over to the show after, or come back after and have a drink here.
It's definitely a fun place though. Very busy, very lively. The thing I like too is it's not loud.
Oh.
And it's not obnoxious. Like, there's not people in your face trying to sell you stuff. There's not performers in your face trying to get chips. It's very calm, very chill. We popped into the Lego store, which is something we often do. These two are here playing. We're at Leicester Plaza, or Leicester's gotta be how it's pronounced, right? Leicester, I think so. And yeah, so outside here, it feels a lot like Times Square, New York City to me. Tons of shops, lots of fun, lots of people, lots of energy. You've got people outside dressed up, doing photos for tips, people playing music, all that kind of stuff. But they love this, they can come play with Legos for fun, build some rocket ships, which is where they are, and just have a great time. So if you have young kids that are Lego obsessed, every city we go to Lego store, there's always something fun to do. And this is a really, really fun one. After we finished up at the Lego store and the M&M store, we made our way over here to Chinatown. So same thing, just walk around, look at the shops. Anything cool here you know?
The gate is beautiful. And you
Gate
see
right
all the
behind
red lanterns above us.
Is it much ice cream and a little fish? Oh, the fish ice cream.
Okay. And there's the Chinatown lanterns, you can see. This place is bumping. We took a break yesterday, so we've been going hard from Paris till now, so it's good to get a little rest. And then we took in a show at night. We went and saw Wicked.
It was so good.
And today we decided to go to the Museum of Natural History. So they do have a lot of nice, free, cool galleries and museums here. You want to cross here? We've been taking the tube around, which to do so you need either a credit card, an Oyster card, which you have to pay for and top up,
Apple Pay.
or Apple Pay or something like that. So if you're gonna do it and you're gonna use like your cell phone, beware, you're gonna need to pay for data. As always, we recommend getting an orange card.
Yes, don't pay $15 or $10 a day for data while you're here. The orange connectivity is fantastic and it's not expensive.
Yeah, paying per day for your card gets really expensive really fast. So
Like, we paid $50 for the entire month.
but luckily we have a few credit cards because we each have to use a different card, or we have to use Google Pay. The other thing is, or Apple Pay. If you don't have those though, set them up before you leave, because when we're here we don't have a phone number. We've ported our numbers away, and so you have to use that to confirm.
To verify it. No, your other option, you can buy the Oyster card, which is a contactless card, and like preload it. You can pick those up at any of the major stations.
What are they
but
though,
do charge for
£8?
that.
Dude, it's only a one-time charge though, right?
Yeah.
And then you can use it as much as you want, but we try to, if you can do it without paying that £8, I'd rather do that. It's not a bad system. The other downside is you never know how much you're paying for a ride. Like in Paris, you buy a metro ticket, you can use it for 90 minutes and it's €2. Here you tap your card, take the rail to where you're gonna go, you tap it when you go out, and then the next day you get a surprise as to how much you had to pay. So, and then they also have surge pricing. So if you're gonna travel on the weekends, evenings, heavy traffic times, they're gonna charge you more.
So if you can look up the charge on their app, it'll show you how much it would cost to go from one spot to the other. Then you can really compare that up against like an Uber or a taxi.
Yep. And we're rolling up.
The buildings are amazing.
So we're coming up here on the Natural History Museum, which I really enjoy natural history museums.
You get in line here.
And we're gonna pop in and go take a peek.
We are inside of Harrods. It's been 175 years plus of this department store. It's the most famous in the world. I wasn't sure what to expect. It's definitely worth coming in. It's not just like your everyday mall, and it is absolutely stunning, perfectly set up. So even if you're not into high-end shopping, this is definitely worth a stop anyway. We're in the food section now, but they have all high-end brands, Tiffany, Dior. They have accessory sections, they have skincare sections. So definitely a beautiful little walk. Especially if you're here on like a rainy day, this would be a great place to get out of the bad weather. It is so easy in a big city to plan a whole bunch of events, museums, things like that that you want to go and see. We really like to take it a little bit easier and not over-plan everywhere we go. So we were walking around after the museum today. We went into Harrods, it's gorgeous, but then you walk out to a really beautiful area here. It's right at the Knightsbridge station, so if you're taking the tube, get out at Knightsbridge and it will lead you right through this entry. Street performers, there's beautiful rents, great places to eat, inside or outside of Harrods. And then we're gonna continue on towards Hyde Park. Hyde Park is enormous. Absolutely, this park is huge. It's a beautiful walk to get here down the street. And then the first corner if you're walking through the you get to the Rose Garden, which is really stunning. We're here at a great time of year to see all of it. There's all kinds of things you can do, from hiring boats to paddle around on the water or rent a bike to ride the park. So we're gonna spend probably the next hour here, let the kids kind of play a little, goof around, enjoy a little bit of quiet, let Dad take a nap in the grass, and then we will head on towards Buckingham Palace next. So we were walking from Hyde Park to Buckingham Palace. We go through the arch here. There's a whole bunch of different monuments that are actually pretty freaking cool. Ooh, that's fun. About a half a mile walk, but a really beautiful one that goes through Worthington Arch and is really quite lovely. Then you will arrive here on the square of Buckingham Palace. There's actually people coming out of it today, so there's some kind of event going on. It's all a pedestrian area, which is nice. The kids are going to check out the guards and really just having a nice stroll. It's not open yet for tours. They open like the gardens and stuff, but not until July. So for now, it's just a quick walk around and then maybe on to Westminster Abbey next.
I thought we wanted to go like the Parliament building in Big Ben and stuff.
They're all been here together.
Oh, okay.
So the good news is, once you're here, then we'll just continue on. And I've tricked the children by stopping often into walking like 2 miles today. After you spend your time at Buckingham Palace, we're walking by the park here. There is actually a park with a playground right in front of the palace as you head Stop! As you head towards Big Ben, which is where we're headed to next. So that's going to be the area that has Westminster Abbey, the clock tower, the House of Parliament, all that's down there. About a kilometer walk is all, so not bad. I know it's not helpful that we're going from kilometers to miles, non-stop, back and forth, but welcome to travel life. We're trying to do that in our heads. All I know is the kids can easily walk a kilometer. At a mile, we go, maybe anything past 2 miles is a no in one go without a stop along the way. So welcome to the Teeps Fam measurement system. Anyway, today is not a sunny day. It's actually, well, it was. It's not anymore. It's gotten quite overcast. But if you were out in the sun, this is a beautifully shaded walk. And it has some benches and some grass. So you can pack along a little snack and hang out.
Grapes?
Grass. Some grass. We're at the Admiral's Club for dinner. No. Is that what it's called?
Admirals, I think.
Admirals. So it's just off Trafalgar Square. They have exactly what we were looking for tonight, which is the English pies. Not like the Fleet Street style beef pies, chicken pies. So we had a great time today walking around. We definitely worked up an appetite. We're so excited to try this.
It's so tasty.
Couple
It's like
bites
a
in.
party in my mouth.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What guy?
It's delicious.